Currently at Moore Park, getting some steps in. Gabby and her dad are at a Bad Omens concert, and I'm just walking around getting my steps in, and I thought it'd be a good chance to have a chat, so I'm going to find somewhere with a little bit better lighting. I haven't got the camera on me, we're just going iPhone tonight, but I got a lot on my mind, and I feel like other people may have had similar experiences, or they're going through something similar, and I don't know. Even if this helps no one, I just want to document it, because I feel like this feels like a big pivotal moment in my life right now, and I just wanted to get that out there, put it on record somewhere, look back, reminisce. Some lights over that way, that's where we're headed. See you there. Alright, I think we found our spot. It's gonna be, where is she? There's a chair over there somewhere. I can't see it. Somewhere around here. Keep going. Is that it? That's where we're going. Alright, it's probably not. No, it's too. We've got to set it up better. How can I set this up? Oh, I can put my leg there and lean back. Then you probably can't hear me as good. Let me see. I don't really want to hold you. That's fucking weird. I can hold it like this. So, this prep has been way better than the last prep, hands down, by far. That is my hunger, how much energy I have, how I'm feeling, my size, my mentality. I'm feeling like I look better. It's been 2 years since I prepped. I'd hope I look better, but this prep has been going pretty good, and I'm pretty happy. But dieting phase aside, prep aside and all that, it has been a very challenging, is probably not the word, a very how would you put it, self-discovery kind of, I suppose, something like that. Self-discovery, identity, all these kind of themes mashed into one phase in my life. And I don't know if prep kick-started it, because obviously being in prep, it's like fucking your routine's back on. And I think in the off-season, I lost myself a little bit, and a little bit of love for bodybuilding went out the window, and I started having a lot of doubt, not only in myself, but in whether this is something I really enjoy, something I really want to do. I was having identity, I guess, misplacement, putting myself in situations that other people want me to be in, acting ways, reacting in ways, doing things that kind of fit those who I was around. And I think being in prep, along with other things, I started journaling, writing stuff down. This YouTube has actually been huge. Like getting my thoughts out, constantly thinking about, like, what can I say? What's documentable? What's worth taking note of in a video? And that constant thought process has got me thinking a lot. And this combination has made me realize how much I love bodybuilding, not only as a sport, but as a passion project, just as something that I love to do, regardless of the outcome. Obviously, my be-all and end-all, I would absolutely love to be on the Olympia stage with a fucking gold medal. And hey, that's long term, and it's still a dream, and I'm still going to chase it. But I love the process of bodybuilding. I love the full-on eating to put on mass, and then now the cutting to get down to stage levels of body fat. And this now, documenting the whole camera thing, filming, it's cool, man. I love it. Like, I'm actually really enjoying it. I was very standoffish with it for years. I've wanted to do this, and that's part of the identity and discovery thing that I kind of have been going through. I've been doing a lot of living scared of what people are going to think, not doing things because people are going to react or act a certain way towards me or feel a certain way about me. I've been, like, a couple of weeks ago, I wouldn't have come to a fucking park and started filming myself in public. No way in the world. But here I am, and I feel fucking awesome. Like, it is so strange how stepping out of your comfort zone and doing what you want to do, it changes so much. And my love of bodybuilding has gone like through the roof, man. Like, I'm obsessed. And that made me realize a few things. What can I do to be a better bodybuilder? Well, I follow diet protocol, training protocol, all my other protocols. I live and breathe the sport. Even when I was, umming and ahhing about it, I was still disciplined. I still showed up every day. I still ate my food. I still got me steps in. Like, I still stuck to it. Discipline over motivation, and I will pat myself on the back for that, because it was a hard couple months, man. I was close to tapping a couple times, and I didn't, and I stuck with it, and I'm in such a good place at the moment that I just, it's like a calm, like a clarity, like there's no more internal clash. Like, I'm not contradicting myself. One day, I'm a bodybuilder. The next day, no, I'm not. I'm this, I'm that. I'm me, and I love being a bodybuilder, and that's who I am, and that's what I'm going to be. So, this means a couple of things are going to change in my life. Biggest one being work. I'm a brickie by trade, have been for the last 8 years. I thought I loved it, and I had myself convinced for a long time. I had myself unconvinced for a long time, because I left for a little bit and come back. And I come back, and I've enjoyed it for a while I was kind of contradicted, and I was battling myself in regards to bodybuilding. And now, realizing how much I love bodybuilding is kind of making me realize what was pulling me away from bodybuilding, what's making it harder for me. And I think it's got to be my work. It's the only environment that I'm in that isn't conducive of bodybuilding. My activity throughout the day is completely random. Can't track whether I'm going to do 8,000 steps, 30,000 steps. I've had 45,000 step days. I've had days where I've had less than 2,000, and I'm just standing there. But then that whole time I'm on a concrete pump, shoveling all day, 15 tons of core fill. Can't track that. I don't know what my expenditure is. I know it's high, but I can't track it. And then in terms of coachability, well, if you can't track your expenditure, how do you track what you're putting in? How do you track your intake? So because of that, my intake was super high. I was on 7,300 calories at the top end of my bulk, and that's why I got so fat, because we were eating for the most energy expenditure, for the biggest expenditure day. That's what we were calculating it for. So when I was doing those 45,000 step days, and I still had to train, and I might be doing some real hard shit at work, that's the day we're counting for. So then when I get a day and it's pretty cruisy, I'm still eating 7,300 or thereabouts. Like, we had a protocol that would, chop and change, but the only variable was steps. If I went over my 10,000, It was 50 calories per 1,000 over. That's how me and Scotty mitigated that. But that's only going to do so much. Steps is only calculated based on, like, steps is one expenditure avenue. Like, there's so much other stuff that you cannot track. We couldn't track the weather. Sometimes it's stupid hot and you just sweat like all fuck. Sometimes, like I said, on a concrete pump, shoveling all day. Sometimes I'm pushing barrels all day. Sometimes I'm up and down stairs. So those steps, it's actually cardio. Like, there's so many variables, and if I really want to commit to this dream, which I've fucking promised myself I am, then that's the first thing that's got to change. And it's going to hurt, because it's fucking scary going from something you know so well, all I've known really, to now I'm going to run the gauntlet. I'm going to get a job somewhere in fitness, whether it be a gym or I'm at a sup store or just surrounded by that environment. I want to be there. I need to be there. That's what's going to be best for me. And then I'm going to study on the side, and I'm going to try and create a business out of this lifestyle, because I fucking love it. This is where I need to be as a person and a bodybuilder. But as a person, in myself, this is where I want to be. It's where I need to be. It's where I'm going to be. Another thing is people that I surround myself with. I did a big not an overhaul, but I've done like a big reanalysis of people in my life. And to be fair, there's not a lot outside of family. I've got very minimal friends. And anyone that I give my time to has a very similar, if not the same, mindset. And bodybuilding is such a demanding sport. You need to have all your eggs in the same basket. You can't be doing a bit of this and a bit of that. You have to be all or nothing, because if you're half-assed, you may as well not do it. It's not like other sports where you rock up to training for an hour and I'm busting my ass. And you go home, you eat whatever the fuck you want, go to bed whenever you want. You do whatever you do, think whatever you think, that's it. Like bodybuilding, you train, and that's the easiest part of your day. Every meal is surrounded by bodybuilding. Everything is worked around bodybuilding. Your sleep has to be optimal. Your steps have to be at a certain point. Everything is measured and calculated in order to help you grow or to help you get lean. Whatever your goal is, it's calculated. There's a path to get there. There's no part of your life that is not a variable. Everything gets measured. But I love that. And I want to be surrounded by people who love that. And that's a massive thing, is environment, is a huge part of bodybuilding. And that 1% thing where you can have everything going right. If you're in a shit environment, good luck to you, because it's just going to set you up for failure. You need to be able to be in that headspace, surrounded by those people. And that's why I'm so fortunate with Gabby, because she's the epitome of it, and together we thrive because of that. And she's helped me come to these realizations through all this crap. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have put that tail on that donkey. I just put it like that. It's all about who you're around and who you're surrounded by, and your support. Your support network's the biggest thing, man. I know it's a solo sport, it's only me up on that stage, but fuck. If it was only me when I go home, I wouldn't be making it to that stage. You know, if it was only me making phone calls to myself, I wouldn't be making it to that stage. I can't count how many times I've called my mum and said, hey mum, I've had a shit day, XYZ. And she's just said the right things, or sent me the right message, something motivating, something to keep me. The amount of days that I probably wouldn't have gone to the gym, or I probably would have fucking thrown the towel in, and I just get a message, I'm proud of you, you know, keep going. Fuck, man. That'll make a man of you. You're not quitting then, I promise you. And I'm fucking glad. I'm so glad, because I won't be. I'm doubling down. This is me for the long haul. And I needed to say it. And I hope there's some people out there who are having a similar turning point in life, or, you know, if you haven't, you might come up to it, or you might have been through it. And I don't think I'm done learning. No way. I've got plenty to learn as a bodybuilder and as a person. I'm only 22. I'm still an empty sponge. I've got heaps to soak up. But I'm feeling better than ever, to be honest. And I'm still 12 weeks out, and I'm raring to go. I'm absolutely chomping at the bit, as they put it. And I haven't got a whole lot more to say, to be honest. I feel like I've gotten it all out. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful that this has happened. And I'm excited to see what comes, because there will be some big changes made. And hopefully that leads to some big physical changes. I want to be a big boy. I want to be up on that stage. But anyway, I'll talk to you.